Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. I am here to do well, it's not a collective, it's more of a fan reading. And you know, I hate to mention their real names just to, you know, kind of... Anyway, so I do fan readings here on occasion for my fans who just need a question answered, or, you know, tarot card reader is here to help, or should be, you know. So I'm giving a fan a free reading on my channel, which I do every once in a while. And I don't want to mention this person's real name, so I'm just going to call him, it's a him, I'm going to call him Harry Roswell. Okay, so we're just gonna name him Harry Roswell. I hope he gets this. All right, but anyway, yeah, this reading isn't going to resonate with everyone, I already know that, but I'll do free readings for people on my channel, so on occasion. Okay, so not like one at a time, guys, okay? So anyway, yeah, it's not going to resonate with everyone. So in this case in particular, when I do these, take what resonates and toss what doesn't. But I do these on my channel, one, because I can do them for people for free who really need some help with some things, and also because just with my personal story, I have met and heard of other stories that are exactly like mine, to like hundreds of stories exactly like mine, and it's kind of surreal and amazing, and you never know who it's going to resonate with. So I'm guessing that this may resonate with more than just him, so that's why I post them on my YouTube channel. And also because I can, all right? So if it doesn't resonate with you, don't panic. We already know there's a chance of that. Just click off. It's okay, it's not for you. All right? And there's other readers on YouTube that are really, really great, all right? Also, if it does resonate with you, that's very amazing that you're sharing the same story and sharing the same messages. So, you know, thank God and thank the divine that they led you to this channel. And go ahead and click the like button if you like the video, and subscribe if you like the video, because no one here will hurt you. I'm starting to say that more and more. Also, there's a link to follow at the bottom of the description box if you'd like to make a donation to my channel. And this channel is for adults only, okay? All right, so this is for a fan, and I'm going to name him, for now, Harry Roswell. I really hope he gets this. So, okay, I'm just going to call you out by name, Harry, okay? Harry, yes, someone turned their back here on a his and hers situation, okay? This was definitely a his and hers deal. That means a commitment. This was an ongoing thing. This was a real bona fide committed relationship, and somebody seems to have turned their back on it, okay? Your overall energy is that the divine wants you to start cleaning house. Get rid of the old. Start purging out some of the old things, especially the things that are toxic to you as far as your healing versus the constant reminders. Okay? Do you see what I'm saying? So it all has to come down. If you have pictures on a wall, this deer is dusting something up high. If you have something up high, like a collection that it took you both a long time to create, or a painting or a photo or something like that, get it down for now, okay? Clean it up, And then, you know what? Yeah, please do. Go to the sea. Go to the water. Chill for a little bit. Do some healing. This is a very healing card to me, because whenever I'm stressed out, I go find a body of water. Whether it's a hot tub or a lake or a swimming pool. Anything like that, or even a bubble bath, you know, anything like that, a hot shower if you prefer that, but get under the water, let it just rush over you, you know, clean some stuff out, and then go and purge some tears out in some water. Get it out of your system and get it out of your constant view. Okay, I think the thing is this is like a healing kind of event, okay? A healing kind of thing, because right now you feel very, very alone, orphaned, okay? Because someone walked away from something that took a while to build. This was a substantial matching pair, okay? And, you know, you feel very alone here. Half of you is, the light is starting to come in and shine on you, but the other half is still cold and dark, okay? I also feel like, you know, you could probably climb down from here if you wanted to, Harry, right? You could climb down from being so alone up here, and sort of, you know, every new journey starts with kind of a wandering around to at least find the path, okay? So if you just climb down from being alone and isolating yourself, okay, get out fully into the sunlight here, right? And just start moving forward. But first you have to heal yourself the right way. You can't, you know, you're curling up into a little ball, isolating yourself in the darkness, even though the light is trying to shine through. That's not very healing. That's more like making yourself stay in a position that you hate. You know, it's that feeling of being alone. It's that feeling of being alone. I'm feeling half dread. I'm getting the chills now. I'm feeling half dread because it's the feeling of being alone. It's not what you're used to. You know, clean up the things that are constantly reminding you, and, you know, try to heal yourself from that. But you're not going to be able to do it in this curled up into a ball. Okay? So come on down from there. And, you know, you're feeling alone and you're feeling orphaned. You're feeling abandoned in this situation, okay? You're feeling abandoned here. But the universe is trying to tell you that this thing was, and these were the two cards, they came out together. This was just not for you. It's not for you, okay? A fortune cookie here, but the fortune hasn't been, this cookie hasn't been opened yet. It hasn't been cracked open yet. You can't have the fortune until you can crack it open. But it's not for you, okay? And that's coming from a higher power. They already knew there's something else in store for you. And when these came out, I kind of knew what it was about. Also, if you add the 6 and the 4 together, this is a completion to this situation, okay? This is a completion to this cycle. When this came out, what I instantly thought of was, I don't know, a few months back, it's almost like everything turned, okay? Or was it was probably more in like March or April. Everything just kind of turned, and people started splitting so that so that wheel can turn, right? Chick, 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 chick. And then now the right people are going to come together with divine intervention, okay? It was kind of like, I don't know, what would you call it? I know Chanel Bader would be able to explain it for sure. it was like an energy not a transfer, but it was, everything flipped, right? Everything shifted. That's it. Everything shifted. So people who were together for a really long time, when things shifted, they either started having intense feelings, shakeups, towers coming down. A lot of people broke up, went their separate ways, and they thought, these are people who thought they'd be together forever. And all of a sudden, it just shifted. All of a sudden. That's a higher power at work. Now with divine timing, that wheel is about to turn. So a new cycle can begin. Okay, that was the old cycle. Now a new cycle is starting to begin. And cycles last what? Is it 35 years? Okay, so now this is also a higher power at force here. They're making all of this happen to put you exactly where you're supposed to be. That shift. So lots of people were pulled apart so that there could be a shift and bring the right people together. Okay? But first, everybody, in order to get with the right person, you're supposed to do your work. You're supposed to work on yourself and heal. Okay? Anyone who feels codependent needs to heal from that. All right? It looks like you have healing to do, and you have some cleanup to do so you can get into the right vibe, the right high vibration to attract that person that the divine wants for you as soon as that cycle comes to a close and that wheel turns, right, and a new cycle begins. All right, so you have to do your healing. You can't sit on top of a pedestal curled up into a ball hurting. Something has to be done, and you have to do it for you. Okay? For you, for your own healing. So the divine can bring in the person that's for you, because they're in charge here. They're running the show. They knew something about the situation, perhaps, that you didn't. There's a reason. There always is. Nothing is trivial. And as much as you're hurting, as much as you're hurting, the divine, they know what's for you and what isn't. Okay? But right now, what's for you is cleanup detail and healing. Healing from this energy. This isn't you. This is just the energy you're in. So you need to heal from that energy. Okay? Because here's the thing. Remember when I talked about that wheel turning, right? And a new cycle is starting, and people had to get shifted. Everything shifted. And when that happened, it kind of pulled people apart so that others can come together and people can wind up exactly where they need to be according to how much work they've done for themselves, the kind of karma that they've acquired for themselves, and the kind of harvest that they're about to reap for their good doings. I mean, it's all about that stuff, and that's all governed by the divine. But when that shift happens, here's what's going to happen. It's an exchanging of gifts. Okay? It's an exchanging of gifts, and it's kind of like I said, it's a shift. It's like an exchange. You're exchanging a new one for who you were with. So there's going to be something coming through. Of course there is. Of course there is. Anytime a door closes, a new one opens for you. You'll have options, but you have to work on yourself first. Who are you going to meet in this energy? Okay, Harry? In this energy, who? right? You have to get out of this energy. You have to heal. And you have to get away from all the constant reminders that are just bringing you down now, okay? Yeah, because the right person, your soulmate, the one you're asking about, when will my soulmate come? A soulmate, I believe you're talking about someone who isn't going to walk away from you. Correct? If that's what you're asking for, someone who isn't going to walk away from you, well, the only way you can find someone and be successful with someone who isn't going to walk away from you, that means of higher caliber, right? That means you have to also reflect that. And that's I'm not talking about your character, I'm talking about how you feel inside right now. Your vibrations, you have to spend time healing, Harry. You do. Because if you want that quality of soulmates, you also need to have that quality about you also. And right now, you're just so down. You're down on yourself. You're scared because you don't want to be alone. You're feeling abandoned and orphaned and isolated. In the dark. You haven't even probably begun to heal yet. Okay? You need to heal. You need to heal. There will be a gift exchange. There will be a gift exchange. And the holidays are coming up. Gift exchanges usually happen around the holidays. Just saying. And this is also a 9. It's almost time. It's almost there. You have to heal. You have to heal. What else can you show me for Harry? I was going to make this quick, so I'm trying, but yeah, you're gonna achieve what it is that you want, okay? People are also going to be seeing you very, very successful, and you may even be in the public eye. People look up to you perhaps, but this is somebody who has victory in something too. Someone who's celebrated for having that victory. And it's coming right underneath though, feeling orphaned and abandoned. Clarify the 6 of Wands for me, please. Maybe perhaps once you get this exchange of gifts, right, you'll get your soulmate will come. There you have soulmate. Number 1, you're surrounded by soulmates. Did you know that? You can have oodles and oodles upon oodles of soulmates. You could have soulmates in a cup, instant soulmate in a cup. Right? Oodles and oodles. Yeah. You want to go to calmer waters here. You want a victory in here. You might even want this person back. Doing nothing but thinking about it. Really, you're kind of, in your life is kind of stagnant right now because you're alone and you feel so isolated, but in a way that is your comfort zone right now, but it's not really helping you at all. I feel like you want a victory in the person who, went away. You may be thinking about offering, trying to start a friendship. Offering some type of friendship. Yeah, your central focus is love. This is what you want. You may even have a victory with somebody who is going off to heal and restart something on their own. You two could become friends and build off of a stable friendship as well. And that could turn into true love. I'm seeing you kind of in the public eye, perhaps, maybe. Or people are seeing your achievements. People are going to be seeing a victory here. with possibly a new friend who's trying to heal from the same kind of shit. Okay? It could very well turn into a soulmate connection. This is true love right here. The Holy Grail cup of love. But it is your central focus. Right now, this is what you want. You're willing to start off slow and build off of that. Go to calmer waters. You know, but you, in all actuality though, in the end you want that that love. You could be crying too often. You could be dealing with the Pisces or Cancer. Yeah, I believe that you're in a lot of heartbreak, and you're just feeling so lonely. Because you really just want a true love. Someone who's not going to leave you. Someone who's not going to walk away. You know, even if it's the beginning of a friendship. King of Swords, you may have something to say here. You may be feeling very, very cold about the situation. You may have even said something already to this person that was perhaps cold and harsh. Okay. Maybe perhaps it added to the completion of this. Or maybe someone else was in there. King of Swords energy. Maybe your partner had the King of Swords energy. Said some harsh things, some things they can't take back, some things that they don't even care that they said. Possibly was very cold, and it brought about the completion to this cycle. Or it will. Or it will. Could be a boss even. This is a boss, business owner, executive. But this is just someone strong and kind of steely. But their tongue can be as sharp and as cold as that blade. Okay? And whatever was said here, whatever was said, it brought it to the end. Or, you know, just cutting this out. Perhaps at the end of this week, you know, by the end of the week or something like that, by the end of the week, the month, you would have cleaned up a lot of this stuff and cut out a lot. And been closer to the graduation of the completion of this cycle. Right? Even though you're sad about what happened here, clarify the Ace of Cups. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. How's that? Tell me more about the Ace of Cups, please. But a higher power is in charge of this for you, Harry. And, you know, you're going through this pain, but it's kind of like constructive, okay? Because there's going to be a gift exchange, right? Remember? Yeah, you're very, very burdened by this. Very, very burdened. You can't carry these burdens anymore. People are maybe watching you in silence. You probably are just very sad. You know, I mean, I'm seeing tears here over this love. Just wanting the love. Feeling abandoned, but wanting love. You're completely trapped in your mind about it. All of these thoughts are stabbing thoughts that hurt you, that go round and around and around in your mind. You can't escape it. You feel like you're blindfolded. You don't have the answers. You can't see a way out of this. And you feel like your hands are tied. You know, it just keeps going and going and going. That could be part of the energy that's keeping you stuck, like a gravitational pull. However, you know, once you break free from this and clean up some, get up, get moving, start cleaning some of this up. And know that you're about to start a new cycle. Okay, the old cycle, it was not for you. It was not for you, says the divine, a higher power. Okay. Yeah, the burdens. You need to stop with the burdens. Yeah, go out, spend some time with some friends, celebrate. There may have been some secrets, lies, and deception in here. There may have been a third-party situation here that you may not be aware of. Okay, either you or your partner. Yeah, and that's a burden as well. Yeah, and it's giving you sleepless nights. Sleepless nights. Right? Can't sleep, maybe having nightmares. Yeah, you need to heal, Harry. You need to heal. All right, what's the possible outcome for this situation? What's the possible outcome? Yeah, heal. You need to put that love into you right now, Harry. This is about divine timing. I've learned now from experience, divine timing takes like 3 times longer than any other kind of timing you can think of. Man created time, not the divine. They don't know what time is. So divine timing can take a while. In the meantime, you need to feed yourself that love. This is like, you know those old movies where the Roman emperor is in the freaking lounge chair and the women are feeding him grapes. You need to put that kind of attention into you right now. That's called healing. You need to heal. The divine cannot bring you a perfect person for you unless you are a perfect person for them. Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay, sorry, Harry. All right, what else can you show me, divine, for Harry? I hope this is helping you a little bit. I know this is very sad and difficult. It's a difficult situation. A lot of people faced the same thing, okay? Just be very, very cautious of fake people. You may even want to just keep to yourself. This little girl, she's coming home from school and she's just holding her book super tight around this person. Even if this person wasn't fake and just trying to be friendly, this girl just kind of just wants to keep to herself. You can see in the body language. Okay? You may be feeling a little bit like a doormat, yeah, and very, very burdened. You may have felt burdened, yet at the same time ignored. Like, this is a refrigerator, something I walk past every day and don't really pay any attention to it. And I pin all of my to-do stuff on it, right? So you're burdened. And right over the top of these burdens, Look, your person, whoever the divine, the higher power wants you to be with, they will send them in divine timing. But I guarantee you that right now, in a broken state, Harry, barely giving yourself enough time to heal, right? They're calling for you to heal first. In a broken state, the divine can't send you that perfect person for you because you're just not ready for them like this. You're just not. So, heal. You're just coming off of being burdened and burdened on top of burden. Okay? Burden on top of burden. Right now at a completion. Like now this is your present role right here. Boom. You may feel as though you need a friend where you are. This person goes off alone. Right? Taking all those fears and thoughts and pains with them. But alone. into the unknown, into calmer waters, you may feel like you need a friend by you right now. You may feel like you really want a friend by you right now, right? You have a friend by you right now. The higher power. You have a lot of friends by you right now, but you need to listen to them. You need to listen to them and be kind to yourself. Put some love back into you. Okay? Hold yourself in high regard. Hold yourself in high regard. Let's see. I wish I could give you a more specific answer on timing. I know the timing was the question that you had, but timing, I automatically knew timing doesn't really work that way, Harry. Especially with the higher power card coming out. There's no way to know. Once the divine takes over, we're not dealing with man's schedule anymore. We're dealing with divine timing now. But I can tell you that exchanging of gifts, like gift exchanges, those happen around the holidays. So if I'm feeling anything at all, it's going to be around Christmas, New Year's, maybe even Valentine's Day. More probably into spring. I'm gonna guess spring actually is probably more like it. Yeah, you're in toxic energy right now. Feeling very, very burdened. You're in toxic energy right now, darling. You could be dealing with a snake as well, or probably may have been dealing with a snake. You need to heal from this. Yeah, you were very surprised when this stuff went down, and you were very, very surprised. And you're afraid you're going to end up alone, like, for a very long time. And I don't think that's the case. Just because you can see, you can kind of see what the divine is doing. You just have to trust them. You know, they'll shed the light on some things for you. You just have to trust the divine. You have to anyway. I mean, you just have to, because we're talking about divine timing now, and I don't know when divine timing is. Like I said, you can pretty much guarantee it's going to be 3 times as much. I called a gift exchange over the holidays, and my last date the last month name that I picked was March. So that's 3 times longer. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? But there is going to be a portal for you that's going to show up, and you're going to clearly see this opportunity. Pay close attention to this part, Harry. They're going to open a portal. Portals are being opened. There's different waves, okay? People are going through different waves. People split up before the last split up, okay? And they're getting together with the right person now, say. And then the people that are splitting up right now are going to get together with their person 6 months down the road after they've healed. And it just goes on and on. The divine has all of this written down. They're doing their own thing. They are running the show. Okay? So what's going to happen is they're going to open up a portal. That means you will clearly see an opportunity come to you of greatness, sweetness, something very, very, very sweet. And that's what you're looking for. Something very, very, very sweet. It's coming to you. The light's going to be shined. How do you say it? The light's going to be shined on. Okay, I'll go with that. The light is going to be shined on this new portal, this new path for you. You're going to clearly see it, and it's going to come from the divine, and you will know. And it's at the end of that is going to be this awesome ice cream cone. I hope you like chocolate, because I'll take it. I'll take that chocolate ice cream cone. You know, your milkshake brings everybody to the yard, Harry. Yeah, like I said, it's going to make you really, really super happy, okay? So, Harry, this is it. Basically, in a nutshell, yeah, this is over. And even though it seemed like it was a forever thing for you, right? The divine said, no, you know what? It really wasn't. It really wasn't for you, okay? It really wasn't for you. It was an illusion. But we're going to bring you somebody who is for you, okay? Because we're exchanging gifts with everyone right now. And your turn is coming up. It could start in the form of a friendship at first. But you know what? Very soon the light is going to be shined on a path that the divine is going to give you. Okay? And at the end of that path, it's going to be something very sweet that's going to make you very happy. Even though you feel alone now and you're coming from something toxic that burdened you so terribly. Okay? You're coming through it. You're going to graduate from this. And the whole time, we're going to be right there with you. We're going to be right there with you, Harry. Okay? But we're going to also be there while you're healing. While you're healing. Because we want you to take care of you first. Take care of you first before we send you that gift. Okay? Okay, Harry. I hope that resonated. I hope that helped. All right? Everyone, thank you very much for joining my channel. Please hit the like, subscribe, share, comment buttons, all the buttons. Just click all the buttons and see what happens. Okay? All right, everyone. Take care of you and peace out.